always been not great, but good. I'd always lead with the trophy, third, second, first, and I had my buddies
my
that
wrist too. I broke my wrist in 3 places a couple of years ago.
And then that was the time
I still feel that
Steel
sometimes.
Armwrestling.
Oh yeah, no, that
I
could
did
maybe
the tournament in
that
Colorado,
possibly could
and they
mess
got
with you
my
for the rest of your
invitation.
life, really.
Well, yeah, I
So
was in a
I-
cast
but I
for like
did-
8 or
back
10
then I
weeks, and they
didn't
changed
have
it every
nothing,
2
so I
weeks
could
because
go
they
to
wanted to
Vegas
fix
to
it
do
every 2
Oh.
weeks because then it got
But I
worse.
got-
They
I
were going to
still
do
got my
surgery.
Okay,
invitation.
alright.
That's cool.
Right.
There's a guy, Demasio, around here who was actually in the movie.
Oh, yeah?
He was he wasn't one of the guys that talked, but he was one of the main
Oh,
guys.
okay.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
That was kind of always a dream. That wasn't a dream. I didn't.
Pull or
Yeah, yeah.
Then
Nope, I was just taking it easy to begin
by
with.
yourself, and
Then you get a couple
I
pulls
wasn't
in.
really focused on a lot of stuff. You know, and I was naturally good at this. No, nothing else. I wasn't dedicated to go to the gym. I wasn't just they got a competition at wherever. I'd go and I'd do good. You know, and that's just the way. It was just kind of a natural thing. Then
You had a knack for it.
then I started growing.
Well, yeah, and that's
said no climb
as
everything.
I get older, I notice I grow more and more.
Right.
And I can't keep it down. I'm 52 now,
But
man.
I never was. I tried left and I never could get it. I was it's just like throwing a baseball up there. And you're a goofball, you know. I never could get it. My right was always.
Well, so
It's interesting. You helped me, even though I had that leverage. You helped me something like I couldn't take you over.
I couldn't do anything with
That's
you.
a lot of power.
And I wanted to pitch in college, and then my senior year, I tore up my elbow or my shoulder so bad that I had nerve damage. So that was it. That ended my career.
Right.
But all that throwing gave me a massive amount of side pressure, and that was one of the things that has always saved me is I can just catch somebody and then it's like a bulldozer. You know?
Right.
It's super strong. My right though was the one that was always awkward to pull because I had no side pressure, and so I learned to pull a muscle.
Double chin,
So I pull it.
It's okay so far.
Is because my muscles on this side are adapted
Usually like
to
2
be
days
able to
later.
do
Oh,
this.
yeah.
And it comes from I used to do real heavy pull-ups. You know, I could do
Did you come last week?
Yeah.
pull-ups
Yep.
on regular.
Was anyone here last week or skeleton crew again?
I was trying to remember who was here last week.
My brachioradialis.
Not so many people.
Really picked up
right.
like this, and then it would always,
Three, like-
you know, combine with strong
Yeah, I
wrists.
can't
I
remember.
could break guys' wrists. So. And so what I used to
Three
do
people
is-
or something. There was one guy that's only showed up a couple times. He's around my
So what I
size.
would do
One
is
guy.
I would try to emphasize
kicking
that
my
wrist
ass
as
left,
fast as I
like,
can.
big
It was like
time,
a
and then
punch.
right.
I would just go like this and just boom like this,
Right.
and it would
Dominated.
break their wrist over
And then
real
there was,
fast. Once I had the wrist over, then it was
Coach
fine. Then I could
pulled.
just pull the ball.
See,
Yes,
that's
he did
where
matches. His left hand. was
mine
like-
my.
But right hand, then coach had some
I
good
knew that
eyes.
was taken.
And then,
Mine was boom-bound.
oh, coach's son
Fast.
was
Get
here,
that,
Greg.
get that supination.
That was my thing, and I always did. I always.
And, what is his
I
name?
was 188.
The other younger kid
180
with like
something.
short hair.
I would jump up a class.
Oh, man, I'm wanting to call
Little
him
guys
that.
scared me. Big guys.
Little guys
love-
are quick.
But I was a little guy compared
That
to
was
those
it.
guys. So.
But yeah, it was
I did
good. It was good. My right hand got worked. My left hand got
really good
demolished.
against the bigger guys.
Yeah. Well, your bigger guys are going to.
And I can do left. It's just it's not. I can't really do left. You know what I mean?
And I was-
If you can add
like,
pressure,
those guys
then I could
are
go like
quick.
this.
Like
I
said,
just don't
was
trust
a
my
little
left
guy
to actually do
those
anything
guys,
other
but
than
I'm still 180
like
or
a
whatever.
two-man support
Well, and
system.
even now,
Well,
I was
I'll
over
warm up a little.
in school.
Won't hurt you.
Smallest
Do you wanna go left?
Yeah.
Class.
Mhm.
And it wasn't until after I graduated,
Right.
when I got out of the military, that I kind of lost it
Right.
and was able to hold on some weight.
Like my freshman.
So with this technique, you can pretty much do whatever you want. And I'm just because I'm so
yeah.
high.
Yeah, see, that's where I was at.
So go ahead,
I
I'm not
hit
gonna wait.
145 my senior
I
year.
did kind of warm. I hit 135.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you do to your leg?
You must have been thin.
Yeah.
When I
I
got
had
demolished at
started-
practice, and then
I
the
had
next
started
day,
lifting,
my son-in-law wanted to
By
have arm
that
wrestling
time.
practice,
and
and I was like, yeah, I don't, I'm not too
And
bad.
then too,
And
um,
my left was hurting, but
manual labor.
I don't know. I thought I could handle it. Did he? I think it was. Yeah, I mean, it didn't hurt until the next day after we did it. When I woke up and I couldn't move my left
You were
wrist.
expected to work, you know, right.
So it's not, my elbow, I heard the practice, he, like doing it with him, he got my left wrist going.
We'd go out and get about 5 cords of wood, big old flatbed truck.
Right.
And come home and have dump that on it, you dump it.
Oh,
And
right.
my dad was like, okay, split and sack.
Right.
And from 12 years old on, that was my job every year. And so now.
Even trying to hold
there's
on
not
to it,
a
I
big
still
belt.
felt
Yeah.
my shooting pain in there.
We won't do that to
It's,
you.
you know, just,
Yeah, seems to go.
you know, something that motion, oh my goodness, I got it down.
Right.
I love it.
You hit?
Just
So I'm pulling the choker top. So the top, I'm gonna come up here nice and high, and I'm gonna fight against your hand.
There's a lot of pressure down there. I was a little bit worried when I was down, but I feel like
Hook. I'm gonna take
your
a
mind
grip.
stopped you more than your body. Like when I started adding pressure, rather than put your body weight into it, you're like, oh shit, and you just kind of let it go. You know what I mean? Which saves your elbow, but some of it is mental. You know what I mean, as far as what you're feeling.
see, I can do that's just really strange.
So, one of the things I
You
want you
hit?
to think about is, here's for a second. Go like this. Make the opposite.
There you go. Fight for that.
Okay. Okay, now what I'd like you to do is, I'd like you to pull your hand and put it in your chest over there. Okay. Now I'd like you to
This
pull
pump,
it
good
and put it
bicep
on your
pump.
chin.
How's your elbow feeling?
Now pull it and put it on your back.
I can feel a
I
little
tried
bit.
not to like
Okay.
too much.
So
That was more
That one was the one
hand.
before when I had.
Oh, okay, then I came back, yeah.
Wrist
That
is
one was a
moving in
little bit more of a
relation to your
surge for
shoulder
sure.
and using side pull. If your hand is coming towards you,
Thing when I
or
was
you're
gonna show up.
maintaining that position
thrash
and you're
myself.
moving away,
Somebody
you're
shows up.
pulling away from me, then you're
Gonna have you do
pulling.
a two-hander on me.
When you go like this, it's going to hurt your elbow, okay, because you're using side pressure. So because your elbow's hurting, you want to move away from side pressure, and you want to work more on your muscular pull.
You're just gonna
okay?
pull back.
And that's the
Oh, I
thing,
got
is
you.
it's kind of like,
And stop me from pinning
I've
you.
torn my rotators before. Well, I can't do bench like this anymore. So what I do is I rotate in, I can do bench like this just fine. So for the 2-3 months, I'll do my bench press like this. To avoid that and still
This
get
felt like a
it.
brick wall.
So what you want to do is, well, I'll give you some
I
pressure.
wasn't ready for
I
you
should
to
let you go
away.
down and then just rip your arm.
Yeah,
Stretching
right.
your shoulders, and then
Oh,
where you
man.
pull, because you're trying to
That
pin
felt
me
like a
here,
brick wall.
right? Try to pin me here, okay? And feel that, what you want to do is you
Alright,
want to.
so I'll let you kind of take me down, and then I won't surge up.
Okay, that's where you want to be putting the pressure. So, all I'm gonna do is just
Okay,
provide
you hit?
resistance. And then what you do is I want you to work your shoulders, change the angle of your shoulders, and then change where you're pulling me until the pressure comes off your elbow. Okay? And keep in mind, this is a pull. I want you to pull. I don't want you to press. I want you to pull. Oh, yes, finger. Oh my goodness. Very nice. Did you eat dinner already? Wow, that was good.
I guess from our friend from long past today, I had.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah. She is a
Man,
tremendous.
that press though.
That's how I keep.
A lot of pressure when you're pressing.
I notice you're wanting to get a grip on my hand and you're not sure about that. So this is what I do. I'm gonna set into you and then I'm gonna go like that. And all that is using this muscle to just press it.
Let your left hand work a little bit.
And so
I'm
when
gonna
I
try
do
this with my
that,
left.
I'm just gonna
See if it
set
helps
up
me.
and then I'm gonna reach over and I'm gonna grip in here. Now, if I get a grip low, I don't worry about that. Okay? And keep in mind, the higher you go, the more you fight with the pain. The lower you go, the more you fight with the ice. Okay? Alright? Yeah, so if you come nice and high on my hand, and we're up here like this, well, then we're gonna fight.
That's all right.
It's gonna depend on how much I can cup you and whose forearm is strong. If you drop down and you get that bone-to-bone contact right there, okay, now I can't.
I mean, you pretty much took my whole body weight, both hands. I mean, my lefty wasn't doing a whole lot, but my right was doing a lot. You lifted my body up. I feel like your left side's got king power today. You need to test yourself with a left-handy. Coach wanted me to push so strong. The left hand's like his king.
Yeah.
He calls it his ace in the hole in a pro tournament. So you go against guys twice the size and left-handed. He just doesn't lose in a tournament.
And I know he's gonna top. I know he can come over me.
I'm going to that tournament in a few weeks.
Nice.
I don't think I'm ready for it.
It's on the ready go. You want to go on the ready.
And then when he starts doing his regrip,
So ready go.
And
basically, coach told me if you don't get an early start, you're going too late.
climb away because all I'm doing
It's
is
that
just
first
holding
move.
on to it.
Do you have a first move?
These can move. This
No.
isn't gonna change.
You
This
gotta
is
do
gonna
pretty much,
move.
especially when you start out, you gotta choose if you're going high.
See, that
Or low.
one's new to me right
Pretty
now.
much.
Low.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much the hook is where I'm strongest.
Okay.
I've noticed it every time I try to go over the top, I just.
So when you go, let's just do right hand since I
Ability to do this is
do a better
everything.
job protecting.
Because I got
Okay, so do you know where you like your
lots
feet?
of my arm strength, but I still got
Been doing it the same way.
Okay, let's see.
Right slightly forward, left slightly back.
Okay. I'll either put the one foot all the way here,
I still
your right foot. Yeah, or like coach does it, like I like to do it too.
Yeah, no, I know.
I'll wrap my leg around the pole
And
and suck your hip in.
you
See,
sometimes go lower than
basically from here,
the other thing you want to do
now,
is you want to reach around your hand.
you sweep off the table, so you push your hip against
I'm
the
gonna try to make
table.
my hand as tall
Then,
as possible
You
so
flex
that
your
you
chest
don't
like a pec deck.
Okay?
It's gonna be
I'm not gonna thicken it
hip
up,
rotation
because then
and
all I can
chest.
reach is here.
And
I
then
just
back
relax.
second.
I can get all
And almost,
over that bone.
you know, wrist second. And really, like, oh, this is first. This is first. That's where you, a lot of your power is just your
Oh, yeah.
hips.
Yeah, that's because I was sitting up like this
So,
and doing that.
Right.
So
if you're
try
hooking,
this.
so this is a high hook.
This into
But if
my
someone's going
foot
high,
right
it might be hard. If you
Don't
come
let
down
me put
here
that
and
trap.
grab a dude's wrist
So
here,
right there.
that's what I would do, because that's gonna stop. So if you go like that, now when I try to climb,
Reach
I'm-
your hands around as
whereas if you're up like this, and we say go,
and ideally you're gonna hit this bone.
yeah, then you're done.
Yeah,
If,
feel how
you know, someone's good at
feel
top
how
rope.
solid
But
that
if you're
is.
here,
for sure.
so see how my wrist bends?
Yeah.
I'll give you
Pinch that
resistance.
right there. See your
The other thing I
squeeze
want you
right
to
there.
try is
Now, ready to
your
go.
hook comes from these two fingers.
I can't.
okay?
Whereas it grip me like
Your
you normally
ability
do.
to bring it in here.
I've just
Now,
been doing
keep
that
in
because that's
mind,
what Coach showed me the first night I was here.
Yeah, and I mean, high hook, it's a really good technique. The wrist has to be really strong. So most of the guys that do that,
does that make sense?
I mean,
so you force
if you both you guys do that, and you both high hook, it's almost like you're doing a top roll too, though. Kind of in between both. But for me, I know if I go against a good top roll guy, the only chance I have is to squeeze their wrist right here where they bend, and I'll pinch that so hard that they can't do anything. They can't go over the top. If I do that,
Right.
on your wrist.
you won't be able to top roll me.
Everything
So it's low, but if that's your technique, at least you know you locked it in. You're gonna force that guy to hook with you. So now you're forcing him to play your game rather than you trying to play his game where he's going up and around. A lot of times you'll try to slip too if they're a top row guy. So they try to slip out, and you're just sucked in here. You're like, nope, nope, my game. So you go ready, snap in, pec deck, drag your hips here, and then all your legs over here, and then your body weight is going to come down here, and your head and chin is going to barely clear that table and take me down.
I will pull that hand in.
Ready, go!
Very few people that can do it before
Right.
So you want it closer to the table. Body closer. So you're like stripping. So when you go ready, go. I'm pushing right here, and then we're right here. So you're like your face is almost slapping the table on the way down.
The lower you go, the shorter you make it.
Ready, go.
More advantage.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
The man.
Of course, it's
A.K.A. Homo.
Ready, go! Yeah, there you go.
It's
There you go.
Latin. Behold the man.
Ready, go!
Alright,
There we
so
go.
Carve,
Holy moly.
carve, and make me cut.
Zach, you show up so we're all nice and warm. We're all wore out, huh?
Zach does,
No, Kevin's a little later than me.
Oh, is he still coming?
So what he does is he pulls you out. So
Well, I got a right hand. I don't got a left hand.
Fingers.
You want to do some ready goes?
Down like this, and then
He needs to practice ready goes. He's got a tournament coming up.
Morning.
Don't slam him though. He's new.
Warm
He's
up
still
a little
new.
bit, but-
We'll warm up for that.
Okay, all right. All right.
Like, what'd you use for cocaine like that?
Oh,
Well, you can give me
rear delts
warm up since we're already.
Yeah, same thing.
So my left is toasted at the moment.
You're doing pretty good in the
right.
past couple practices.
Same.
Man, they slid. My right has been sore for like 7 weeks in a row now. In my left,
7 weeks?
yeah, 2 weeks ago I hurt my left, and then last week I had a double practice, and I think my son-in-law actually hurt it because I had practice here Saturday, and he's like, "Hey, I want practice." It was Sunday. I was like, "Sure, I can do it," because normally I can hold him. He's strong, but normally I can hold him pretty easy. And man, I woke up the next day and like even 10 pounds, I'll pick it up, and my wrist is like,
Is it a riser?
yeah, like anything here, even yeah, just got demolished. But my right arm is decent right now. Whatever you want for a warm up. It's sore, but it's not like, you know what I mean. It's not injured.
I'm fresh. I did some heavy bench on Thursday. Starting to go like 275 now. For 2 reps.
There we go.
Nothing close to David Till. He did like 430
Well,
bench.
yeah, he's strong, but also
It's, I buy it by the pound.
strong here.
And a pound of that is a lot.
He didn't much.
Maybe there's
He did like deadlift an 800.
I don't have it.
Yeah, no, it's a lot. It's a lot. He's super strong.
Water right now, I'll get some. So yeah, as you're pulling, pull that in, and then you set in.
Wow, that feels strong.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't work on it for
You
another
get warmed up? My right arm's already toasty, so.
Now, where you go from there depends on you, okay? Where you start, where you're not. So that's like Kevin will literally just rotate you over, and he'll put Swift pressure on you. Press it over, and he'll pull you down, okay? For me, depending on where I'm pulling, I will either rotate and just pull straight down, and I'll try to pin you here, because it's a muscular pull, right?
Kevin, you look like you put on a couple pounds.
Over like this.
What?
Yes.
Dang.
Primarily
It's just the summertime is what different.
Okay, well,
I get a lot more.
This one, this bicep.
sometimes when you lower your body fat, muscles just look bigger too, though. Yeah, your arm looks big right now. I guess tanning makes your arm look bigger too.
Yeah. Luke, you want to work with him a little bit? I'm gonna get some water real quick.
What's your game plan going like? Do you like the top roll or
He's
hook?
working on his hook.
Okay.
So I'm showing him that carving in, getting nice and tight, and then getting his rear end over here. But his elbow is hurting. So what I've been doing is just providing resistance, and then he's gonna change the angle of his shoulders and the direction he's pulling to try to adapt for the elbow.
So do you like wrapping your leg around the so when you do it, and that's how Coach likes to do it, I like to do it too. Once you wrap your leg around it, this is kind of in the way, most kids don't have that. What you do is you push here, you get a lot of torque. So you're gonna get most of your torque here. And second, for me, especially recently, I'll get second in my chest. So you ever do like a pec deck in the gym? So you picture that pec deck, when you start with, you'll squeeze your chest,
Be nice.
and you'll set that right there. You hold that. Next is your lats and your traps. You try to squeeze that tight. And then I would do a wrist curl and bicep last. Then you hold this tight, put your other leg on this side, and you basically lock this in. And all you're thinking about is locking your body in, and then you drop your body weight down. So really, you're not trying to do this at all. All you're doing is you lock that in. That's fucking locked right there. Now, I'm just gonna make you hold my body weight until you can see. You can either hold it for a little bit or you don't, right? But it's pretty much, that's locked in. Now I'm gonna lean to the side, and now you just gotta hold me until I come all, or I come all the way down, or, you know, kind of battle.
Having shit happen, I know the shit I shouldn't
So
do.
first, I'll set your legs.
What thing?
Yep.
It used to be
Get
wrapped.
tight here. Then, flex your chest. For me, and I notice a lot of guys online too, they'll come back like this. That way they twist your chest up, and then you sit back like this. That means you flex it so you bring your shoulder all the way over this way to squeeze your chest tight. And then from here, you'll lift it up and lock it in.
Snap practice.
And then,
Then,
grip is one different ways. For me, if I'm hooking and someone's coming up, so like if you're gonna hook and I wanted to try to cheat you, I'm gonna try to come like this. It's gonna be hard to stop me doing that unless right here where I bend my wrist, you're gonna take that and you're gonna squeeze that so fucking hard. Now I go like this. I'm like, okay, now it's your game. Versus if you're up here like this, but you're trying to hook and I'm going high. Well, I have a little bit of advantage because you're more in my world. Right? See how I can control your thumb? But lock that in. I'm trying the same. That's the same amount of try on my part. So everyone's different, but for me, if I know that I'm going to come in, I just go ahead and go low. I know I'm losing a little bit of power because the higher you have a little bit of power.
yeah,
But
bicep issues past.
if I try to go high
But it's
with your
starting
top
to really
roller,
get
even like
long.
the coach's son, who's not a big, he's like 150, 60, so he's small compared to I am. He'll go up and he'll beat me. But if I suck it down like that, I can hold him like, you know what I mean? Or I can try to go high and he beats me. So it's one of those things. Everyone's a little bit different, but for me, I definitely like going down. Now for you, you kind of find your shoot. You know what I mean?
See that, like I said, you know, this is all, like I said before, this is all new to me. I
Yeah.
always had a little bit of a natural,
Yeah.
and that was it. I know, no technique,
Okay.
just a natural,
Really
Good at it, yeah.
power, but
Yeah.
that was my
Dude,
thing.
there's so much. So I've been arm wrestling since I was a teenager, and I was undefeated until I came in here and got my butt whipped, and everyone was beating me. Because I had one thing, I used to just say go, and I just walk.
Right.
But I come here and
Warm that up a little.
get somebody else what they're doing.
See, I don't know
So you're fairly new too. Do you guys want to get in and pull a little bit right? So I feel like you guys might be pretty close. He's also newer. His elbow's not doing the best. Neither is yours. So you just would, neither one of you would, you know, hit too hard. So what we're gonna do is let's practice hooking in tight and we'll practice locking in your chest and your lap for both of you guys. So we'll just start you in the hook. So let's say we say ready, go. You're locked in, and now we're gonna slowly pull, and you're gonna suck basically your hand to your face. And once you lock that in, then you're gonna just lean down. But you're worried only about keeping that sucked in tight.
I know when you get like a weird headache.
You feeling that a little
I
bit?
always get this.
Yeah, it's stiff
Like if you
up
stand
now.
up.
Stiffen up.
How's your left?
You're all warmed up now.
I look.
Wanna go back to it?
Okay, yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like I strained.
No, I get it. No, it's, yeah, it's different for sure. Sometimes it is the
The coordination
coordination.
is
Right, yeah.
start beating them.
Fair enough.
Warm up, and then all of a
Yeah, no,
sudden.
I'm just, here I was coming.
I think he's just really white. He works nights or something.
I'm pretty white, you know. I know you're doing this one.
That's
No, damn
all,
fair.
I've never had it.
It's weird. So you study the top guys online. They say that you need to be practicing for at least 10 years
Oh!
before you even
I
how
didn't even know
to
it's
do it.
recording.
Because the thing is, if you're in the middle of a match and you have to think about, it's too late because it has to be a reflex. Meaning, if I do something, the reflex has to counter.
And you're feeling
I
so
think
sick.
you
So
get higher
technical.
on-
There's so many muscles.
Right.
So I've been doing it for about a year now.
Especially when
And
we
just the
practice
other
in
day, I
the
finally dawned on me really.
Yeah, I'm trying to get with it, just defensively
It's
pull
been a
you
game
back,
changer.
because
As
I know
simple as
your
that
place is
seems,
too
just to
much,
kind of come up and boom.
Cupping.
You know, for the past year, I haven't really got a good chest contraction. Not just cramping contractions, but not normal, right? Especially cooking. But yeah, it's a full body.
I just gotta get this fucker to feel
It's a
good.
full body deal for sure.
I just gotta get this thing to feel good. It's just,
Moving it around is best for rehabbing tension. So if you have like a band and just have tension, and just have tension like that, and just kind of come back,
Your doggy bites
that
off.
is good rehab. Bands work better than cables, but you use cable. It doesn't even have to move. Basically, you just kind of rest the body weight
But
right
he
there.
didn't bite me.
You want to try
He
to You just want tension there
He only
on
bit
your
right
elbow. So
here.
basically, kind of like you're doing side pressure.
I'm trying to
But
quit
it
it.
is like side pressure. You can go up to the wall like this.
I'm on.
Yeah, just press your
You don't want to hurt. You just want to feel a little bit. And that's going to help.
Oh, yeah.
you.
It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
5% of the damage.
Yeah, and I feel it when they're just doing it like, if you put your arm here and you just put a little bit of pressure over it, you feel it.
A lot of negativity.
The more you work it, the more they're trying to recover. Yeah. You just don't want to hurt it. You guys warmed up?
Okay. Get close, man. He's gonna show me something.
Yeah, and that's, I was talking to him about that, with changing, yeah. I tear my rotators, can't work like this, just rotate it in, and do my hands like this. Same thing with the pull. You can't pull this way, pull this way, and you'll find that you shift it off of the joint into the muscle.
All right.
You can feel better.
Don't break my arm. I'm feeling good.
Give it some lasso there.
For 2 seconds.
I want to get a couple of those shirts.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you guys want to get some of the shirts? You see that?
I already have
So
one.
we had team shirts in the past, and so they have competition shirts and then just.
I have
My left side,
and
I can't really
we put-
use it.
everybody
My
has a
wrist, I'm
nickname.
jacked right now.
Nickname
So I
on
have to
that,
use like,
check this design.
even when I use two hands, it's still kind of hurt. So I'm kind of worthless left-handed right now. My wrist needs to heal up.
No, I don't.
My back.
You want to aim it
No.
You feel it? Nice. Lat
No, I don't
gains.
have one. That's mine.
Yeah, you definitely contributed to my left arm getting a beating. Those videos, I don't know how many times
So they're, I
slammed
think
me with
they're
the
like
left side.
15 and 20.
I was getting murdered.
15 for the
And
regular,
then
20 for
the next day, my brother, or son-in-law, wanted to arm wrestle, and I thought, normally I can hold him pretty easy.
And
I'm
what I
like,
do
yeah,
is
sure, you know.
12 shirts.
And
I remember you like
the next day after that is when I realized that I messed up my wrist. I don't know if it happened at practice or with him, but I didn't feel it until after me and him got done. Like the next day, it was like
I was like
picked up a
sore.
10-pound weight, and I was like, oh.
I was sore like all week because I was sore the morning after, and then the neighbor wanted to try.
Oh, same with you too. Oh
I ended up pulling
man.
on him, and oh my goodness, the next day I was.
Yeah.
that's
I think because if you have onset soreness, you won't feel it the next day, you'll feel it the day after.
Yeah.
So if you go the next day, you kind of get a buildup of all sorts of damage at once.
Oh man, that hurt.
At least I never get any texts.
Chief, you coming? You want to arm wrestle here?
Yeah.
Brett's calling you out right-handed.
Whoa.
He needs to work on ready go.
Him?
Yeah, Chief. Oh, they must be doing something.
Because we got two groups, we're gonna have to figure out how to bring them together.
You working on anything at all
Right there.
thus far?
This is,
Technique.
My right hand, honestly, I feel like my hook is my go-to right now. And my right wrist is a little bit sore, so I feel like my pronation and rising isn't like on par. You know what I mean? Like I can kind of do it, but it's not like if I tried to do that with you this week, I think you'd just break.
That must be the guy from
my wrist like I was a
California.
baby. So I feel like my only option with my right hand, I feel strong coming in, you know, tight with the hook. Right now is all I got with
I
my
didn't realize
right
how late it was.
He did all that stuff to you. He said he was gonna send it out.
hand. Gains.
I figure after hard weeks, it's probably better to just take a break, you know, for a week or so.
See, you don't love me.
yeah, well, I got room for it. That's, you guys don't, text me real quick. And
My phone's out in the car. I know what, man.
that shoulder.
I'll text you. I'll go get it.
How you feeling there, Luke?
Oh, my right arm's good. I feel like my left arm needs a break. Like my wrist hurts, but my right arm hook feels super strong. My rising and pronation
You want to go outside and play tag?
So see how low he's gripping Brett? Brett's top roll. Right? So Luke to combat it drops down low. And that keeps Brett from breaking the stuff. Because Luke he's big joints, he's strong, but his hands are weak right now.
Yeah, Brett, he would beat me if I tried to grip tight like or high like I was telling you. Like if I tried to do this. Where'd he go?
His top is
Just gonna
strong.
open me up.
He's got long arms.
Okay, so how do you count? How do
He
you
grips low.
count that?
Notice how low he's
Did you
gripping.
answer?
Right.
He's literally right on his wrist. Try a
So I
hook, Brett.
squeezing it so tight,
Go
you
into a
can't.
hook.
Oh, right, yeah.
Go
Yeah.
into a hook and get
Like
yourself
what I was
in
telling you
tight.
when you come in
Just
here.
hold
So then
him
he tries
off.
to come up. But
Just hold him off, gather yourself, make sure your shoulder's behind, and then go from there.
all right, you hit.
Stay tight.
Now see my legs. Watch my legs and my body.
Oh,
Hey, buddy.
So now he's holding all my body weight right now, and I'm just locked in until he critiques. Now you have to be able to hold your body weight yourself too, because
Right.
if I'm locked up like this and I can't hold myself.
right.
But the more you get that mind muscle connection, so you're not holding yourself
719.
this way. You're holding yourself,
13.
you know, with your chest and your back.
So when you work out,
Yeah. Yes.
what do you focus on then?
Um.
Or just a little of everything?
Man, I do a little bit of everything.
Okay.
But if you really wanted to focus on the hook, you can just grab a cable, pull into your body, pull into your body.
With weight.
And you want to work on chest, lats, everything.
Right.
Yep. I pull it. I pull it. Yep. And then you get different angles. If you're doing side pressure, like you say, it's coming over here.
Yeah.
Careful with your elbow. If it screams at you, don't do it.
See, I don't got nothing going on my outside. It's just that inside.
Inside. But if it hurts, then don't do it.
Oh, right.
If you feel a little bit of tension, it's good.
David and Ava.
If it screams, don't do it.
Right.
So definitely when you're in the weight room, listen to your body. A little bit of tension, really good.
Right.
If your body screams, don't be like, no pain, no gain. That's good for muscle contraction, but not for your tendons and ligaments.
Right. I just gotta make it back to the gym. Take them
Bands off of Amazon, $15. You get a set of bands. Bands are
My wife even has some like
by far the safest thing you can do. Because with the band, you just hook it up, throw it in the door jam or something. Yep. You just walk out with it. So simple. Like if my elbow's sore, I won't hit the weight set. It's dangerous.
Huh?
So I'll just hook up the band, and I have a whole weight set up in the house. So I'll do a band, and I'll just kind of just walk out with the band.
See what my shoulder feels like. I did bench yesterday. There's a band right up there, Luke, and then there's that yellow one down there.
So like this. And then I'll go like this. And this is one of the sizes. I use a bigger one too, but this is
So, there's a band up there.
And my back was so.
apply a little bit of pressure like that.
Oh,
Or if you want to stretch, you relax your muscles.
Today, even I was
You just
moving,
get a little stretch like that.
the
Doing
bricks
stuff
and
with
stuff.
gravel.
and
That's elbow
I
rehab. Now, if you want to do a
felt
little
this
bit of
right
elbow
one
rehab and
stands up.
strength, flex your chest, little tricep. Relax, boom, tricep. Relax, chest, tricep. Relax. Veins are probably, but here. Bands are, honestly, I mean, even though I have all the weights at my house, a lot of times it's just bands. Just bands. So to get a stretch, you basically relax your muscles and let that band stretch, but you don't want it to hurt. Just a comfortable stretch. Then you can contract your chest, flex your triceps, give it a little half rep, and then relax, stretch. And that'll be rehab and strength all together. That's one of my favorites. If my elbow's hurting me, you get stronger, get your rehab in. The band is less likely to hurt you. Like, that's pretty safe. You get a stack and you start doing that, so many times I've put myself out of my house with the weight stack. So many times. I used to almost do it every week, and then I calm myself down. All right, every week you're killing yourself in the gym at your house, and you come here and you can't do anything. So I was kept injuring myself. Now, if I feel any tension in my elbow, just bands. Only thing I'll use. Other than if my wrist is okay, I'll still do heavy wrist curls and things like that.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear of the Yukon Jack tournament? We did those two with Scott Jones.
Oh yeah.
She used to come wrestle with us, pull with us at the tournaments.
Were you pulling when Craig? He was a heavyweight. He came from Hawaii. No, blonde guy.
We basically the ones that came from us would be in Arizona, Nevada, Nebraska, just in that kind of like that. No, none really out of that far out.
Oh yeah. Man.
How's your right feeling from last week? Were you feeling it? I know it.
Yeah, no topic at all. I can pull in a hook. My arm doesn't feel bad, it's my wrist. My
Yeah,
wrist
same
is
with my
just-
right. I don't have any.
Yeah.
My wrist hurts too much to try to rise.
I can't even do bench right now. I'm having to do my bench with wrist wraps, and then with that thing there instead
I'm
of
gonna
a
get one
regular
of those
bar.
bars. Yeah, those are nice.
On my flat bench, I have to just bench like this, because if I straighten my arms out, I can't take that bend in my wrist like this. I also can't do push-ups, so my wrists are stuck. I can't go any further back than that.
Man, these thumbs, holy moly. I could feel on my wrist just doing that.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Nice. So, Janice, that's his move right there. He comes into you and then gets a ton of bend in his wrist like that. And he's strong. So he gets that wrist bent and it is hard to stop. Way down on the wrist that time. I can't take that.
I was thinking about making a chart of like different moves so that the guys can like have something to look at and be like, okay, you know, I feel like I would be good at this. Can you show me how this works, kind of a thing?
Yeah.
Because there's so
Yeah.
many different things.
That's a good idea. You can put it
Yeah.
up on the wall somewhere.
Yeah, there
We
is.
gotta do some rankings.
You've seen, I'm not even sure what you call it, but they have this chart online that some people follow, and it's like a pyramid thing. And it's like, this move beats this move. And then if you do this move beats this move. You
Yeah.
heard of that? They have some kind of system. And I don't know who started it, but I've seen a handful of the guys
Well, and
online
it's-
talk about it.
How, if he tops and he's got a better top than me, well then I'm gonna do a hook.
Yeah, something,
Because
yeah.
the hook is the kryptonite for the top.
So basically,
and
yeah.
then high hook is the kryptonite for the hook.
So it's, yeah, some kind of system. And then it goes all the way down, the most effective to the least effective. Like, if this doesn't work, keep trying. Like, at
Oh,
the
yeah,
bottom
yeah.
of the bottom of the chart would be like the king's move.
Right.
Like, hey, if you're like last case scenario before you lose, maybe try this type of thing, you know. But I forget.
I was watching Devin pull Evgeny maybe. I can't remember. Anyways, he slipped right into that king's move. He started to get beat, and he started slipping into that king's move. I just can't watch that. I mean, he's a world ranked heavyweight, and he starts into that king's move. I'm like, dude, that's just
Interesting arm wars. So I saw an arm wars this morning.
Oh, maybe that's it.
And
Yeah, it was the guy who didn't even look like super yoked out.
And he was in the king's move below the table.
Yeah.
And they didn't, no ref call. He was in the
Yeah.
defensive
Well,
position.
King's,
He was like this,
Yeah.
arm locked out, totally straight, and he was like this, and no foul call. And it was like, how the hell are they not calling that? A full, I mean, his arm was fully extended, and he was below the
Each
table
federation has
in
different.
the defense. And the other guy, you could tell he's frustrated because
Yeah, he's trying to press, and that guy was just straight
But
to
he's
the
literally,
side.
yeah, he was literally like this,
Yeah.
arm totally straight below the table, and it was like, oh, I didn't think any legal.
It just,
ever.
I couldn't watch the rest of the video. I was like, yeah,
Huh.
this is just, it's.
He lost.
I started
He,
doing that.
I mean, he couldn't event because he couldn't come out of the booth.
Yeah.
The other guy was just right there.
Yeah.
Um,
I will say, Gasparini.
Yeah,
and
my left. You want to go left with coach?
Sure.
My left, I can't. It's my wrist can't even handle like 10 pounds right now on my left side.
I was super impressed with Gasparini. There's blood in the water for Levon. Within a year, Levon will be old news.
Huh.
I'm telling you right now. I don't care what he takes. Did you see those matches with Gasparini?
I'm trying to remember who's he against.
Levon.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And Levon wasn't
Yeah.
able to pin him, and he wasn't doing a King's move. He was literally just holding Levon like that.
Yeah.
And he ended up, Levon was like doing this, and then Levon went to turn to do this, and Gasparini pulled him and started to pull him over. And Levon was like, whoa, and he caught his thing again. If he doesn't have that top, somebody catches him in a hook, which I knew from the beginning. Somebody catches him, somebody strong enough catches him in a hook, he's done. Or if a guy like Gasparini comes in and has a strong enough wrist to hold him in that top. That would be the only thing I wish Gasparini would have done, is if he would have turned his top like this and then forced it over. I think he
Yeah, I forgot about that match. There was a lot of online talk about
Maybe I
that.
need to know what? David.
Just now? Oh yeah. Yeah,
David, I'm
no.
gonna go get a popcorn.
Um,
and then we're gonna-
You're on the thing, and Robert's having polls on Tuesdays, I think.
David,
And then,
I want to see this. What's
Been
happening?
quiet since like last week. Didn't really talk today at all.
What is this?
No, but Robert pulls on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, and then David is
Did
out
the people?
of town, but he's been pulling on
My elbow
Wednesdays.
hurts.
So keep in mind, there's other.
Thanks, Lou. I blame you.
From last week?
I'll pull real quick.
2 weeks,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
They're in town.
I don't want to. Finally make it.
So yeah, I mean,
Let your
Did you only touch the arm?
Set up,
Did
yep.
I'd be interested
that
in
guy only touch that?
Yeah. You're on the group text, yeah. So text the group, say, yeah, I have like one, this is what I want my meeting to.
He's not gonna.
You can have your thing too.
Oh, I would not be brave enough for that.
So who's those guys?
He got
Yeah, David. So they come every once in a while.
This right?
Right now they're doing the.
I don't think I got anything for you, right? My elbow
Going
hurt.
out and,
My left's
like,
broken. My
Dave's
right
out
is
now.
sore but working.
This might be blue game. Charlie.
Todd, Todd,
Behind you.
not
Focus on the painting. Focus on.
Is he? Oh yeah.
He looks like a homeless guy.
Really? Who's that? Did you get that on video? Guess what's going to be on Facebook this week, Kevin?
Oh, absolutely.
Beard looks good in trim.
Camera rolling T.
Someone want to give us a coach? You want to give us a go?
All right. I think it's the smoking, Kevin. I think that's what's going
I'm
on.
trying to get him off it. I gave him my vape. So.
Yeah. All right. A little bit less on the wrist. Here you go.
Don't you give up!
No, that's it. That's it. Really? That was quick. All right. He's just getting warmed up. Once that nicotine cut kicks in, you're in trouble. Just give me a neutral wrist. A little bit left there. Just neutral. I'm going to give you a foul here. Ready, go! strap.
Got a big one.
Both trying to
A
climb.
big one.
Yeah.
Big one.
I wasn't going to. Is a ditch effort to not lose is the only reason why I climbed.
I think you're moving up on the ladder there. Luke. All right, here we go.
He's looking down.
Both thumbs. Good. Here we go. How's that feel? So the strap, unless you have an obvious advantage, keep your thumbs closed. Unless you have an obvious advantage, the strap will tend to favor the more powerful holder.
Wait, which one is this one?
Wrist straight.
Okay.
Right here.
Oh, I got.
I need you guys rotating here. Hands straight. There you go. Ready, go! Watch your elbow, Luke. Watch the elbow.
No, he didn't touch that. He fixed it.
How's his elbow?
It's good, yeah.
I'll fix it.
Somebody's gonna have to come back to their arm eventually.
Yeah, and if the strap instead of
Ah, Luke, your elbow's off.
Was it?
You were about that far off the back.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Alright.
All right. Thumbs, hands, get the grip you want. Okay, I want you the back of your hands.
Watch out for the camera.
There you go. Ready, go!
Oh, pull it back.
Keep looking at that hand, Kevin. Keep looking at the hand. Wow. I don't think I want to pull Luke tonight. Whoa. That is impressive. Well, I think you're going to move up on the leaderboard there, Luke, just based on that.
Oh
You wanna
man,
go
that
left?
last one got my wrist. I'll need a break before I tackle you, big dog.
Yeah, hook that.
That's all I got, man. My wrist hurts, so I got no rising right now. But
Supination looks
my
strong.
body feels pretty strong right now. So as far as
He's out of.
coming in like this, I feel pretty solid.
Your cup and your supination just dragging, taking away his pronation is good.
I feel pretty solid right now.
You could probably do
Still, it's been sore for 6-7 weeks now. Hasn't recovered all the way.
Look, just for this.
My elbow. You know, arm in general, I guess.
It's just rest. It's hard to rest when you're.
It is.
When you have the mindset of a champion, it's hard.
It is. But it's obviously, it's enough to where I'm still doing okay. I'm setting some grip PRs with the Rolling Thunders going up. So I'm not like going backwards too far. I haven't tried anything heavy.
Back pressure.
Yeah, or anything like that, because I just don't want to mess up my elbow. So I'm just doing band work for side pressure and stuff. And back pressure, man. Maybe so I've gone lately. I'll take the 60-pound
See how that works?
pronation for like a minute.
Force him to meet.
Which is, I mean, for a minute, it's more than I used to do. So it's not like I'm maxing, but for like a minute round,
That's pretty good.
it's my bicep didn't used to be able, my pronation could do it, but just recently my bicep got strong enough where it could pump out the weight like that. Because when I was bodybuilding, I just never worked my biceps because symmetry-wise, it was all about like chest and back and legs. Arms, I mean, for bodybuilding, you always do arms. At least if you want to win. It's about how big you look on stage and cut in your arms. Really, big arms only make everything look small.
Symmetry, conditioning,
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah, so big arms make your back look small, make your chest look small, make your legs look small.
Yeah.
So if your arms are not that big, everything else just looks bigger.
I'd rather have big arms than arms.
Yeah, well,
Big delts and arms.
now I'm about arm training for the last year, so my biceps are starting to get back into the game.
Yeah, I'm able to do some static holds with 100 with my left now. I think it's
Actually,
pretty much
you know
healed
what?
with tendons.
You go tape. How do you do that? Just with a dumbbell
So
inside, or is it
there's
a preacher?
a preacher machine.
Okay.
I'll put a handle, a just regular gym handle, on the preacher curl super ninja handle.
So this is,
So it's like I'm holding
sorry.
it.
Okay. Yeah.
that
Yeah.
was a
And I'll
high
just
hook.
hold
You
it
see
with
how I
both,
just pulled
and
back
hold
from
it.
back
I
to
got you.
back?
Nice.
All I'm doing is relying on my coordination.
I'm sorry.
And it
All right,
doesn't
you guys
stress out
gotta
the
go?
tendon too much.
Sorry.
But it just,
You're
the
good.
static holds are really good.
Nice.
Make sure you're eating good and hydrating. None of that gasoline crap.
Been able to do them again. I mean, my biceps have both been fried.
Yeah.
Tendonitis or something. But
Nutrition's been an issue. I'm trying, but
Well, you're looking good, man. Your muscles are looking ripped
Stay
today.
young forever.
again, that's the summertime thing. It's not,
Yeah. Some of it tanning
I do
too.
more.
Yeah.
Same thing. But again, I do more. I'm not eating. I'll see you guys later.
See you later.
Have a good one. All right.
Yeah, my gasoline.
Either one.
Oh, I don't have a left right now. My left is broken at the moment.
I've been working my foundation, but I just want to.
Did you want me to pull you over?
No, that was good.
Okay, you were just sitting there. Right?
Zach, don't let it beat you that easy. Come on now.
I'm too old.
You gotta at least try.
Time.
Come on, Zach. Where are those gym gains at? Come on now.
I like a gradual increase in pressure.
It was behind.
Well, coach's left hand. That's like golden ticket. So left hand's not really fair for anybody. Unless you're a world-class puller.
Pull your arm full and belt them full.
But
You see it back there?
you're strong enough. It's just a matter of hooking it all together.
Oh,
You know what I mean? I know you're strong enough.
I found it, I think.
I guarantee you're as strong as
I
he
was
is.
trying to hold him, that's why, but
Yeah.
then he hit. He got me.
The only way I take him is to go over. You gotta climb over that hand. Ready, go! Oh, he lets coach hit first. Oh man, the confidence. Oh man, the pin.
that feels good.
Damn. Oh, damn. There he is. He's awake now. He's awake now.
I'm only 180.
Really?
Well, 184, I guess.
Well, you're pulling really strong for a
You
180.
gotta drink water. Not alcohol, water.
Let's take it zero.
See you later. Nice seeing you.
190 though.
137.
190.
Oh, don't forget.
Oh, thank you, bud.
Ball jack. Oi.
That last one, I let you come over to see if I could stop you. I can't. That's way too much rotation on my wrist.
It's that way.
You pulled out and rotated. Too much rotation on my wrist. I can't.
There's a little pronation there. I've been working my pronator.
No, so what you're doing is you're pulling out here, and then you're rotating through. I'm just gonna let you go here, and then try to stop you.
Yeah,
The
you got
rotation.
significantly harder, closer to the pin. Yeah, which is pin you.
558.
That was because it was about to break the bones in my
And
forearm.
I was
I stopped.
558. 558.
Yeah, that's so. For you new guys, if I catch Zach here and I get him to here,
He usually gets
I'm
me.
okay. Okay, because I'll force him down.
Yeah.
If I let him go and he gets to here, I'm screwed. I can't pull him out of it and he'll pull through. Okay, his high hook feels
It's just
unbelievable.
a hand battle.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, hey, hey.
Ready, go.
Ready?
Here goes Zach. There you go. Machine gun.
I hate that.
The machine gun. Oh, he's good at that.
You done? Yeah. All right, thanks for coming out.
Right, man. Hey,
Get
nice
some
seeing you.
rest.
Oh.
Yeah, nice and strong. Boy, feels good.
I just got on the stupid nicotine vape again because a girl at work training her all night. She's puffing on it, so I'm like, I'll try that. And then
That was it.
let's give Kevin my vape and I get off the Nicky sticks. Better for me to quit that and then you to quit the cigarettes.
Yeah.
I was just gonna throw it away, but might as well give it to him.
Yes.
I think do it.
Yes. Bye.
Hello.
Woo. Whoa. Yeah, I can't screw around with that.
Are you smart?
Right hand? Right hand's fresh?
Yeah.
Just say that. Are you smart? Spell it.
I've just been working a lot of pronation. That
Where are
finishing is
you
pronation.
right, Luke?
What's that?
You
Where
know
are
you
you
don't.
right?
Yes, RT, because you never said spell it. I just spell.
Bicep tendon.
So you're fifth right
Yes, you
now.
have.
Brennan, I'm gonna put you up in Brennan's spot.
He's got to come back and take it.
Yeah.
The Phil brothers need to get over
It'll
there.
start some crap like that.
Why does he want to get him first?
Actually, well, can you take me left, Luke, or right, Luke?
We're ahead.
Oh yeah, buddy. That's all day right there. That's easy money. That's cakewalk. That's little girl stuff right there.
Elbow power.
Little girl stuff.
I win. That was good though. Power.
We might need a ready go. Oh man, that's got lightheaded from all that shit talk. Hold on, I literally blocked out right there.
If you can talk, you can breathe.
Dad, can you take that?
All right, coach, we better have a ready go.
Are you guys warmed up yet?
Oh yeah, no, that was a really good warm up. I literally blacked out, so.
All right.
What does the elephant
I want
have
to see my
that a
thumb.
human? What does the elephant have that a human doesn't?
Here.
No, a baby elephant.
Go!
What do you call it? I don't know. Camel.
Ooh, I don't know where to go.
Pregnant.
Let me try and pull you low, Luke.
Oh.
So, are you gripping low, Zach, or high?
He was higher than me.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Are
with
you
a
smart?
high hook, no. Why would you grip high?
Spell it.
To get the hand. Like,
Get the dog.
Isn't
Okay,
that
but your high hook, your bread and butter, is going to be the
Spell it.
cup in here,
I-T.
right?
No.
Pronation, get him out here and make him fight.
yeah.
Yeah? Because you're not even getting him out here. He's pulling you over right here, right off the bat.
I just feel it's tough. Just too much for my pronator stuff.
But you're not pronating,
You know.
right? You're going from here to here. Okay? Then rotate it outward. Now, I might be talking out my rear, okay? But I think that might work. Okay? All right. So one,
Okay.
right there. And then rotate through. Okay?
If I was fresh,
But
I
you,
would have
you gotta get, you're here. You don't have to move this at all,
Coach has got that kryptonite on me, man.
right?
Yeah.
But lower. His hands are getting super strong.
Oh, damn.
You don't
That has
wanna
hurt
fight that
everything. I need a break now.
Yeah.
Need to cry in the corner for a minute.
Are you smart?
No.
Spell it.
I said no.
So you know that thing
Sorry.
outside that
I'm not the
that's
smartest
camera
guy.
in my room? Maybe just
So-
pretend you are.
Okay.
Say,
Move
yeah.
here.
Are you
You're
smart?
nice and strong. You don't
because
need
you
help
say
with
I
your
am, yes.
biceps. When you
Spell it.
grip high,
W,
it's because your hands are strong.
N.
When you grip low, it's because your arms are
Win.
strong.
No, you
Okay?
don't get it.
If I'm
Spell
going to,
it.
when I pull you right, what do I always do?
IT.
I
Yes.
come into that top, right? If you grip me here, I can't do it. You will pull me into that high hook every time. Okay?
It's
So-
weird. Different arms are different. It's weird.
Well, Luke's hands are a lot thicker than mine, okay, and his arms are bigger. But in here, maintain your cup, okay? Luke, so the same thing with Zach, with Luke. If I let Luke go, it only takes Luke about an inch before he's unstoppable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, once you
So
let
I
that
have
in.
got to stop Luke here with my cup and prevent him from starting to move. Once he starts to move, that's all she wrote. Okay. So what you've got to do
Bye,
is
everybody.
in here get a wrap.
Yeah, that's a good rap right
There you go. Okay. One of the things that I've noticed that a lot of the guys are doing is when they grip up, they make their hand thick. Okay. And their hand is like this, and it doesn't reach around as far as it can.
Like that?
Okay. And my hands aren't thick, but they're not thin. And notice how much of a wrap I can get on Zach. Okay, even as big as his hands are,
Yeah,
I can get all the way around the
that's
back.
good, yeah.
Why? Because when I come in here, I make sure that this part of my hand is into his
Can
palm,
you push down with that? Do you
Yeah.
do that?
and then I
That's
reach
how you
around.
fight for height right there.
Getting up right
Well, and even if I do it, okay,
You like
my
the
goal
Detroit
is
Tigers?
not to get high, right? So I don't worry about this when I'm doing my hook.
Yeah.
What I'm worried about is back here, so that I can control your wrist. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so get in here, get deep there. Okay?
Deep in
And
the
then when
hook.
I start coming out, there you go. Okay, you feel how easy that is to control?
Yeah. Cancel out your pronator.
There you go. Keep that in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's where that needs to be, right there, so that when I start coming out, you've got all that power. Then you come to the back,
Yeah.
pull to the back of the pad. There you go, and cup this in.
Yeah.
Right? You got good flexibility. Cup that in. Once you're back there,
Once I
then
get
just
there.
finish it off.
And once I get to that, I'll just go like that.
There you go. You're good.
Dad,
All right, now you got the tricks.
Tricks. I don't teach
Do you know what
tricks.
false grip is? False grip and fabrication?
I want to put my
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you do that.
Man, Travis was going off today. I saw him on one of his newer videos about anyone that trains for grip strength or finger strength is an idiot.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
It was
She's gonna say
interesting.
we got too much
Yeah,
stuff in there.
he just grips people like
That's
that.
what Travis was saying. Anyone that trains it for their grip or fingers is an idiot.
You don't need
Travis.
BJ. He just went off like,
Okay, so
on one of his
the
new
same
videos.
Travis that does the pull-ups like this
Well,
with
he
the
said
bar
he-
right here,
yeah, he's-
specifically so that you work your
Well,
wrist.
he said
and your
he said he doesn't do his fingers though. He just goes like this and he does pull-ups. But he goes, if you put pressure on your fingertips, you're an idiot. And he's like just
Of course,
was
strings
so
are-
like,
So who was the last guy Travis beat?
yeah, I don't know. It was funny to hear him.
Dave Chapin?
Yeah.
It's so
He
interesting.
beat Dave?
Like 10 years ago.
Yeah, Gabe.
I think anybody that
Arms
says
or
there's
something?
one lane only for everyone is an idiot.
No, but he hasn't beaten
It's
anyone
not the
in a
same.
while.
It's not the
And
same.
Travis
for
is strong,
Exactly.
but everybody, you gotta learn your pull. Okay. So get a nice wrap. Okay, let go of the thumb. Stop getting so high. Get a nice wrap right in there. You want at least that bone there, and you want that cup to keep control of his. Okay. Now I'm gonna unroll you guys. Okay.
I'm looking.
Unroll. Okay. Okay. And you want to go from here back to there.
Jeez, I'm gonna see you.
Do you want to stand on the wall, Dave? You guys don't unroll a little bit, both of you. Get your hands even.
Dad, you want your food right there? Dad, where do you want your food?
A little bit less. A little bit less.
I can't go
Dad,
back
where do
anymore.
you want your food?
Ready, go!
Come on, little man!
It's for you.
1, 2, 3, go!
Are you eating?
Yes, I'll do it a little bit. Hey, you guys want some
Woo!
garlic bread?
Thank you, though.
Let's do a fast start, Luke.
That was good.
I won't finish. I just want to see if what I'm telling him is.
All right, you gonna give us a go?
I have to wrap, and it's just, he just did that hit, the initial.
So that's what I'm thinking is his
Yeah,
initial
give us
hit
a
is
go.
what's hurting you.
Give us the ref start.
All right.
Hey, Daddy. Dad, have a soda. Have a soda.
There's no soda in here.
Is that as low as you can go on?
There's some.
No, I can go like this
Okay, then.
Can I see what's in the
here.
fridge?
Is that
because I
better?
feel like I can still fight his hand.
Can I see what's
My
in the
hands are
fridge?
strong enough I can fight
Your
him.
pronator is probably stronger than mine, so.
Can I see what's in the fridge, Dad?
Alright. A little more out of there. Little.
Can I see what's in the fridge?
Ready, go. I was late on that.
Dude, can
Again.
I see what's in the fridge?
All I'm doing is
Well, you beat me like a half second. By the time I went, you beat me. I was,
Did you play hide and seek as a game?
was not
Ava.
focused on my start.
They're not here to entertain you, Steve.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I got our knuckles, our wrist going. Alright, a little less.
Did you want to load?
False start. No.
I'm leaving it up to the rest there.
Alright, a little less. Alright.
Ready, go.
Okay. Don't load on a guy like me.
Yeah, I like the load. I like that.
Yeah.
Start with that.
So, one of the things I noticed was I didn't feel comfortable. When you started doing that, I don't feel comfortable because you're pulling me over. He's pulling me over, so I'm already turned like this. I don't like that at all. That's why I started loading on you. Because you're pulling me over. I'm like, okay, well, if you're going to pull over on me, we'll just do a raw strength pull where we're already going before he
Yeah.
says go.
No, I was a bad move on my part.
Ugh. Wrist. But try that. Try loading on him. Load on him. Load.
Right
Get
over
that pull
swollen.
going before you ever start.
Baby
But the
can
other
beat
thing
me
is,
right side now.
you guys always pay attention to where your hand is, okay? If I come in on Luke and he sets up like this, okay, he's way on top of my hand. You should be able to feel that he's on top of your hand, okay? And that's when you're like, hey, roll ref. I can't do that. I want to see my knuckles, right? If you're not this way, straight up and down, and he starts like this, okay, that's the same thing. Okay, you should feel, man, he's on top of my arm, and he's already set behind so that he can come down on you. When you're pulling, that's one of the important things is at the table, be thinking, how does this feel? How does it feel to me? Do I feel weak right now, or do I feel like I'm pulling my pull? If you get beat pulling your pull, it is what it is, right? You just train harder. But if you get beat because the other guy got over on you on the start, that sucks. When we were, years ago, we were wrestling in Montana, and they had a Hispanic guy that was pulling. And this guy, Dallas, who's unbelievably strong, this guy gets right on top of him. Literally like this on his thumb. The ref doesn't call it. The ref just let anything go. And the guy sets up like this.
Wow.
And they're like, ready, go. And the guy just goes like this right on top of Dallas's arm. And Dallas is just like, can't do anything. The guy pins him. I'm like, that's bull. So when I went to pull the guy, he gets up there and he does that to my hand. And I squeeze his hand and I push my thumb through and then I lock on. Well, when I lock on, I lock on and he can't move. And he gets super pissed because I'm not letting him do the same thing. Well, I wasn't going to let him do the same trick on me that he'd done on the other guy. Be cognizant up here because some guys are up there in the 75th percentile. They should actually be down in the 50th. Well, what they've done is they've learned little tricks and things that they can do, and they don't mind cheating. At the end of the day, they're only there for the trophy. They're not there for the competition. They just want that trophy, and they'll cheat, steal, lie, whatever they can to get it.
Did you beat that guy then?
Dad?
Oh, yeah. Well, and he got mad. He's like, F you! And I'm like, yeah, we can handle that after. Let's arm wrestle now.
Hey, Dad.
I had
Give and
a
take
really
his own
hot
medicine.
temper at that time. Yes.
Can we watch the Little Shop of Horrors?
This is Indiana Jones. This is a good one.
Can we watch the Little Shop of Horrors?
Low on the wrist.
So it shouldn't bother you that he's lowering your wrist because you're not topping him, right? All you're doing is a high hook, so all you have to be able to do is
I mean,
this.
invigorated this much higher. That's easy
And
money
bring
right
this
there.
into it.
Your cupping is so
I'm
good.
like a dad's move right there.
All right. Both you guys need to straighten out a little bit. You're right.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
Nice to meet you.
Let's do business.
Ready, go! You're not pulling it back at all.
Can't do anything.
You can't pull back.
No. Luke's is too good.
He has got your kryptonite.
He does.
And it's odd. Different people don't match up.
Some of it is in your head today.
I mean,
You've
like-
been strong. I know I'm feeling strong tonight,
Luke
but I think
was
some of it
all
is in
over
your head.
Kevin tonight, but I bet if I pulled Kevin right hand, he would smash me.
I was beating Kevin.
And that's the weird thing. The way Kevin pulls, I
He was beating me too.
have the hardest time with it. But Luke's and Zach, no, I got there. No,
All right, coach. All right, you ready? I hit. Ready?
you're gonna hit me.
Yeah, you ready? Let's start.
No,
Let's
no,
start.
Let me get
Okay.
set. You want me to loose start?
Yep.
So you
can
can
whistle.
pop all the
Yeah.
tendons in my shoulder.
Yeah.
I can whistle.
I'm ready to go. You're squeezing my hand.
You're just putting pressure there.
That's not. No.
That's
then
because
I
you're
can't
gonna
find-
regret.
Well, exactly.
I know
You're-
that's what you're gonna do, Luke.
Of course, I gotta do that.
So this is just like what you were talking
Dad?
about.
Daddy?
Yeah.
All right, you ready? Let's do it. Come on, old man. Come
Can I
on.
see? He's not
I'll
an
take
old,
it, Will.
He's not an old man.
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
He's
Oh,
25.
nice and high. I'm willing to take that. I can do the dad's move.
I only have a chance if you start loose. If I can't get up top, I don't stand a chance. I already know that.
Dad, can I see what's in the fridge?
Let me see if I can grip you low and take the regrip. Okay, so I'll let you hit. I'll grip you low and try to maintain this. And I'll see if you can
Well,
still bust me
I
out.
can't. I already know you're just too strong. Like if I try to do that and you're holding me there, I can't. That's my trick, even with your son. So if I try to come up here with your son and do this, he beats me. But if I grab him like this,
He can't.
it's like you
And
against.
that
Yeah.
right on the wrist.
So it's the same thing you can do to me that I could do to your son. Like if I try to go high, then he just like pops right over, and I lose.
He's
Stop
got
it,
to
Ava.
get that Janus move going. So if you top,
Next time.
one of the best tops is if you can get and have more flexibility than my wrist and bring your hand down here really low so that your wrist is like
Ava,
down here.
stop.
And then from here, even if the guy is right on top of your wrist, you're just pulling from your wrist. You're not pulling from your hand anymore. And so he will literally just pull people.
You hit.
Okay, stand on the wall, Susan.
Zach's gonna hit me.
Okay. So that doesn't have to be a fast hit. What I want to see you do is just go like this. Just go like that. Okay? Just go like this.
I'll try.
Remember your cup.
You hit.
Don't do this. That's killing you. Right here. There you go. Okay?
I don't feel good right there. I don't know.
Pull to the back of the pad. Okay? Pull to the back of the pad and suck that in with your cup.
You hit.
You don't even have to hit fast. Just start that train moving. Just start the train moving.
There you go.
Oh, I see.
There you
So
go.
you're doing kind of a top.
That's all I just tried that.
You got me there. Yeah, no, you got me there.
Try that. Bend your wrist as far
Whatever
as
you
you
did
can.
last time, I had
Get that
nothing on
in
that
there.
one.
Try that. Okay? And let him grip you with the wrist, but get that bent like this, Zach. As bent as you can, as bent as you can, and then pull from the wrist. From the wrist. Okay? Don't worry about the hand. Let the hand go and pull from the wrist.
Ava.
Okay. Hit again?
Yep.
That guy down on here, Dad.
Oh, no, it's not connected.
You're gonna come
Is that on it?
up, just like that.
Okay, okay.
Super high. Now from there, control it with just your wrist.
Oh, sorry.
Holy moly!
You're pulling back. I was pushing back. I was trying something else. I was trying to shoot forward.
Indiana Jones had gun is your
Yeah. It's like, don't bring a knife. More bend in that wrist. You want to be way down here, Zach.
Busted the
Sick
hand.
of the dog that day.
Gotta do sneaky
Really?
shit
He's too
that
sick
bust
to
through your
keep
hand.
filming?
That one time you felt unstoppable when you rolled around. I did not.
And then that,
You know, I mean, I was trying to hold you. You opened me up.
That's
pretty good.
cool.
I like hooking more because it's more manly. Because it's
Watch
all
the movie.
arm on arm
Watch the
power.
movie.
But
Worry about
yeah,
it.
I gotta
It's
learn
not
how
your
to
job.
run away. And
Winning's a bit more important
Okay,
than
why is your
anything,
chair-
But yeah,
Okay, never mind.
lately that's been my
Do your thing.
my ticket. But
All right.
so you guys, anyone else want to?
No, I'm done.
Sure.
I'm gonna leave.
All right.
Everybody thinks that.
Yeah. Go over the
Yeah.
stuff we talked about this week.
Yeah.
Try to think of just one or two things that I talked about. For you, what I'd like you to do is, I'd like you to think about that idea of bringing that in here, bringing it in here. Okay, that's what I want you to work on this week. If you need a band, I have. I've got this one and that one.
Bands
And
are
the green
the
one.
best.
The green one might be better. Okay. All right.
Bands are the
So,
ticket.
band
Yeah, just bring it
from over there,
in. There
pull to
you
you. Pull
go.
to
Chest, back.
All right, Chief. See you next week.
you. See ya.
Bye-bye.
I seen you. And that elbow tendon, light, you can do that every day. And one of my favorites, honestly,
really?
is to either do no weight or a 10-pound weight and just do this.
Snohomish? Over on the coast. Skycomish? I'm not a part of the tribe.
Yeah, no, it's weird.
I grew up in.
You start moving, it'll feel better. Now it might feel sore later, but especially if you just swing your arms around, it'll instantly feel better. It's good for you. And no, so your tendons don't get blood flow without movement.
In your hook.
So if you sleep, your muscles will recover, but your tendons
You don't
don't.
have to have it.
The only way they're going to recover is basically
Because
you
your
gotta
hook,
do this.
all you're doing literally is.
Take ibuprofen,
Yeah.
it's going to
If
slow
you're
down the
already
healing.
like that, I don't know if it's gonna help you.
I mean, it makes you feel good,
Yeah.
but it takes
So,
longer to recover.
these two carve, carve, and
No, I do too. It's hard not to sometimes. But it does. It slows down
You
healing a
don't
little
want
bit.
this.
But moving it around, best thing for
Notice the
you.
difference?
Even just like this,
This is
honestly, like if
twine.
you're driving or on a bike, aren't you? Yeah, it's
Yes.
gonna be kind of hard. Well, you might be able to do one arm, right, safely, like that, where
And
you're
at the
driving.
same time, your rear end goes over here.
Yeah. Just do one arm at a time, or just if it's just your right arm you're pulling with.
And
Like,
that
I don't
way
even
you
train
got
my left in the
everything
gym.
activated.
It's just my right.
Deltoids,
'Cause I'm
lats,
in competition, I'm only
everything
I
like
do
that.
my competition. It's just this is my party arm only. That's what people, if they have a specialty arm, like if that's your specialty arm, that's your party arm. You might play with it, but you're not competing with it. So spend your time rehabbing that, spend your time building that. So I wouldn't even worry about your left side.
They call it carving because it's your different.
Yeah, so I wouldn't even, I'll pull in here left-handed as long as it's not injured. I injured it. So
There
I
you
don't
go.
train
That
the gym
feels
with
good.
it.
Now
Everything's
stay
right
nice
here.
and tight.
So when I'm doing my
You don't
rehab,
want any more space
everything's
than
right
that.
here.
That's the max. That's the max. Get your rear over here. Nice and far there. Now from this position, I'm just going to provide resistance. What I'd like you to do is
Oh man,
hitting me here,
dude,
hitting
yeah,
me here,
which is good and bad.
Yeah.
It's weird the stuff that affects you in here.
Moves
I played tennis with the
all
wife,
affect different
and I was
parts
like,
of
I played tennis before, and it's
shoulder,
never hurt my
bicep,
wrist.
elbow, everything.
And I'm right-handed tennis player, and I'm like,
Move
what?
around
I'm
a
like,
little bit.
what the fuck, my wrist?
Press.
Because it was just, it's weird. It was
There you go.
aftermath, because we arm wrestled and
I've been doing that for
It's
I'm shooting out
Do the same
thing.
thing.
Turn
Keep
around.
moving around your legs.
So I mean, that's gonna
Turn
help your
around, or I'm
body
gonna
here.
spank you.
But also, if you're injured, you need to recover.
There you go. That's a
It
good
can
one.
prolong.
That's a good one.
So that's tough. That's tough. But yeah, keep it up. It
There
gets
you go.
easier, but listen to your body.
When you come
That's
in
it.
here,
Yeah,
keep
definitely.
this so that I stay nice and tight. Okay? Don't allow your wrist to straighten out and then start with a flat palm. Make sure you're maintaining this position throughout so that you always stay tight. Okay?
All sounds so simple when you explain it all, how you do it.
And don't get quite so low. That right there is good. Carve. You got good strong hands. Now, try to pin me right over here. And pull away. Go from this side of the pad to that side of the pad. There you go. Keep going now. Keep going. You still got to get to that side. Still got to get to that. There you go. Good. I like that.
From here though.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it looked a little bit like you allowed it. It looked a little bit like you kind of let it go. Stay tight.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to stay tight, and I just.
Now, one of the things to keep in mind is when you're coming out here, the way that you get a pin is, I run out of real estate. So when your arm is done, it's at the end of the line, and I pull, well, what'll happen is it will go down.
Good luck clean, Zach. What you weighing?
Where's the
It's over there.
scale?
Very good. Now, tighten that up. There you go. See, that feels good right there. That really feels good. You're pulling through, maintain that pressure there, okay? And what you do is, here, there you go. Fingers to the forearms, right in there. You want to feel the pressure in the tendons on my hand hard. When I pull
drop down to
you,
215.
resistance. When I
Yeah,
pull
lost
you,
like
you
13
feel how much
pounds.
pressure
Weight
is
loss
this
is
right
kinda
there.
good too.
And when I pull away,
I want to lose
hardly any
my
pressure
belly
here,
fat that I
right?
don't
It's all
need,
right there.
and I just want to do something I can move.
You'll be so strong in the 200-pound class.
Like
Freaking super.
20 mile bike rides and just doing.
Don't lose one.
You think you get
Force
down
it
to
in,
200 or is
and
that
then
too
you
high?
I think 215 is pretty good.
Perfect practice.
I feel.
You got legs, so what? I don't have legs, so.
Have you
Little-
seen
Yeah. I don't have
What do
legs.
they call
I
it,
don't train
sheep?
legs.
the huge Indian
Yeah, even though I
wrestler?
don't. Yeah, I don't do much with legs at all anymore. That's just.
Yeah, the Midwest, they got a
Even-
big
yeah, the
Indian guy
bodybuilding
that
stuff
arm
in the
wrestles,
past,
and
yeah.
he's good. But he's like
Yeah, when I was
6'6",
bodybuilding, I did legs back.
250, 260,
So I spent most of my time,
maybe.
so that's what I heard. We went to shows.
Yeah.
Most guys have arms and chest and shoulders.
Like Dorian
So the
Yates
judge-
at the back,
Yeah,
Ronnie
so-
Coleman at the back.
Especially at the local shows, it is, do you have legs or do you have a back?
Yeah.
And then, obviously,
There you go.
at the top level, you have to have
There
everything.
you go.
But honestly, at my weight,
There you
doing
go.
the super
Good,
heavy,
good, good. That
there'll
feels.
be like 5 people total.
How does it feel for you?
I showed up one show, it's only super heavy in the whole thing.
And just remember, everything stays tight.
Which I'm in first place, but it's like, dude,
Shoulder,
What was your
lats,
on stage weight?
This part of your
At
body
the end, when I was
is
up
all
in Vegas,
tight.
on stage weight was
Coming
250.
into it.
Damn, holy crap.
I'm gonna give you some more resistance.
Well, I mean,
this
I was
time.
cute. I mean, I
What I
was
want you to do is,
That's
you're
monster.
pulling,
And
and I
then
want you to
270
couch
off. But
yourself
at
in.
270,
and hold
and
me up.
like I was leaner
Hold
at
me up.
270 than I am
Okay, don't
now.
let me pull.
But I would just sit there and just
Heavy breathing.
snored. You know,
Yeah.
was
In good.
long.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Ready?
doing.
I'm gonna
I
start
was,
pulling.
my face was like
Turn your
this-
shoulders a little
My
bit.
head.
There you
was
go.
bigger
Good,
than it
good.
is now, like all wrinkly.
Hold
Would
me
even-
off. Just hold
it
me
was
off.
definitely.
Turn
What
those
do you think of
shoulders.
Greg Valentino?
Take your elbow off.
For real?
There you go. Hold me off.
No,
Hold me off.
No,
He's-
no, no, he doesn't say that. There's symptoms.
He
Now,
said
part of the
that
thing you're
real.
dealing with is your arms are big.
Yeah.
You heard of Brad
It's
Holmbaugh?
easier
He was
for you to
around
stay
for a
tight.
while, local guy.
There you go.
He had said
Hold
he
me
had good
off.
old
Hold me
symptoms.
off. Now take me
Yeah.
out.
But everyone knew it. Like, I
Take me
mean,
down.
You
Take me
could-
down.
you
you
could
didn't talk
Yeah.
about you didn't talk about it with him, but
Yeah.
everyone knew of it.
For sure, Greg did do that.
Oh, that's a fact. No, no.
It's like
feel like
26
you're
inch arm. They lit all
One of the
the
things about the
form.
hook
No.
is you get
Yeah,
into that
no, those-
position, and that's
There's-
your
if you-
stop.
These forms like
Strong.
super small.
Yeah, if you take it easy
You ever
with
done
it,
squats,
you
like
might not
workout
be able to
squats?
tell. Well, some
There's a
guys
position on your
just
squats
so off,
where when you
so
go
off.
down,
I've
you're
heard
like,
like on the
yeah.
top 10.
oh, I can hold as much here
Do it.
as I
Oh
can
yeah,
here.
to any
Right?
body part. Oh
And
yeah,
in
for
between, it's weaker.
They just
Same
do
thing
it
with your
in
hook. You get
proportion,
into that
so you can't-
position,
Barely
and you
any.
hold
Sure. Yeah,
off.
just enough to.
that
Cause
hit.
inflammation and stuff.
Yeah,
then you
just
take
enough to
over.
even it out. No, those guys are great. I heard Larry Wheels was talking about the use of enhancing drugs, and he's like, you wouldn't even believe. He's talking to another bodybuilder. He goes, the top arm wrestlers in the world. Because if I told you they're stacked, it would just blow your mind. You would drop dead just thinking about the stuff that they're on. Drop dead. And then it showed a picture
Well,
of
look at
Levon,
Levon, yeah.
like when he started.
Yeah.
He just looked like an average dude. I mean, worked out, but
176.
no.
Lighter
Yeah.
than me. 10 pounds lighter
And
than
now
me.
then it's like 400 pounds, and it was like, dude,
150 pounds.
not even human anymore.
Well, and did you see when he was pulling Gasparini? They had to walk.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
his heart's gonna
he,
explode.
that's the
handle
thing.
that.
He's gonna have a heart attack. If he remains champion, he's gonna have a heart attack.
That's why I try to tell people, even if they do TRT, because they've done studies. If you take steroids, even testosterone, all your muscles are gonna grow. Well, your heart is not supposed to grow. But guess what? It's a muscle. It's gonna grow if you take any kind of steroid.
That's one
which
of the ways
testosterone
used to spot the guys with
a
their
steroid.
jaws.
It's
when they're
TRT.
Huge. Because, you know,
The
muscles up here, they like
Can I
go
get
like
off?
this and chew and muscle just like that. You're like, oh yeah, you know, down here.
Oh yeah. Remember when I was bodybuilding, I have one picture and I made a meme like a skull flex. So I was pulling down like this, and I probably had like this much of an indentation in my skull just coming in. Now since I came off, like my skull is somehow my skull shrunk and everything. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. I wouldn't think your skull would shrink back down to normal, but it.
That's just the muscles around it.
Is that what it is? Because my head was like huge, and now it's
You
like
hold a lot of water.
weird. It's weird.
The water is the first thing you get on.
Is that? Do you think that's one
and
of the
it
reasons
gives
why
you
my head
a
was so?
Dad?
advantage, you know.
Oh yeah, the water
And
retention.
that's, that's why you get strong right off the bat.
Crazy.
That and the neural connection.
When you
Yeah,
top roll,
that's
do you go like that ever? In the opposite direction, just to go around the fingers?
I do. That's one of my favorites.
No, it's a good move
No.
if you can do it.
You just have that be coordinated.
The Till brothers are really big
And it's
on
one of
doing
those
that. They're
that
good at it too.
Each
They're good at
person
it.
pulls their pull. That particular pull is not mine. Even when I was first starting, my thing was to hit real quick like that,
Just twist.
drive just
Twist it.
it was almost like a punch, and I would break the wrist over. Once I had the wrist broken over, then I would just go with it. Remember the big guy, Graham Snyder, up at Pastime Club?
Yeah.
You know, that
That-
huge guy.
the big
you know?
guy, yeah.
Okay, so how did I
Yeah.
pull him? Snap, and then I just took it down.
I was
No
looking for the
problem.
chalk.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it got knocked over. And it
Oh. All right, Zach.
My goal is to beat Todd Miller.
Daddy, can I get off?
Yeah,
That's
I
when I
think,
beat him.
I think you've got the strength.
All
I
right,
think
Zach.
you need
You
to,
could hit
I
me.
just need to work on my technique.
yeah, that's it. You need to be comfortable in a lot of different positions. I will say, when I started beating Todd, it was when I could go like this, super hard. That's when I could beat him.
Yeah. I beat him in a one time. I beat him in a freaking hook. At the past time, that bar in the night, the one time. That's the only time I pinned him. Every time or the other time. He hurt my pec last time I pulled him. At the outside last time
They're
pull.
experienced, and he'll find a weakness if you have it.
I haven't been able to do heavy bench for a long time. Well, it's
Dad, can I get off?
Yes. Okay. If you scratch Dave,
Where's
you're
the
gonna
shot?
go
I'll get a little
inside.
shot.
Do you
I
understand?
didn't scratch it.
Probably try to use a shot.
Hey, I don't hear it. Watch
I
the
never
movie.
use it.
Like it helps, especially if your elbows are sweaty, you can get stuck.
Yeah. And then it takes the hide off. I will say, you know, I used to get the hide on my thumbs pulled off regularly, and I haven't had it in years.
I've had it happen.
They would
I
pull
think you can
quarter
beat
size
me in a slow pull
pieces of
now.
skin, all three
You're that
layers,
strong.
would just go pop
Hey,
like
just
that.
start slow and
That's how
increase
pleasant.
pressure gradually.
It,
Okay,
it
shut up.
does hurt, but you take the chalk and you put it on there, and it
freaking
burns
strong.
for about 20, 30 seconds, and then you're fine.
The equivalent of rubbing dirt in it.
Yeah, the chalk is a little bit more, you're off the bat. The chalk is a little bit more sanitary.
That's good. Solid static pressure. That's good. So much stronger. You've been pulling what? Is it a year
About
now?
a year now, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, freak. No, yeah. Good.
I'm gonna try something a little different. I'm not gonna hook my head like I normally do. Yeah, I just can't do anything. It's weird. That's not my style. I think some of that's gotta be in your head, 'cause I don't think I'm that strong,
I
but
think
I.
you're wanting
But
to
it's the.
top. You're not hooking. Try driving the
Just try to
thumb
do anything I
into
can.
his webbing. Try driving the thumb into his webbing.
You want me to top him?
That's what you're doing anyways.
There.
What you were doing before was a top. So drive the thumb, drive the
Whatever.
thumb into his webbing.
Yeah, this is. That pronation is so mean anything.
What about on a hook?
I want to do some left.
I think you're in your head right now, Zach. I really do.
No, dude, you're freaking
You got some
strong.
left?
Either that or I'm in my head. Because some of it's mental. Like if I think
Just want some good constant
if I think you're in your head, then that makes me better, and vice versa. It's weird how the mind works. But
whatever you want. I need to do something random.
Daddy,
are you still going?
I think
You
I'm
done?
Both my elbows are hurting now.
Yeah, I did rehab.
Can I have some of your
Rehab them, swing them
salad?
around. My favorite rehab. That, and I'll take the bands. And just pressure. One of my favorites is overhead too. It's like that.
Can you say anything?
Oh yeah, it's really good rehab right there. And just relax. And sometimes I'll kind of relax. And just do a little overhead that
Eat
way.
it, Joe.
'Cause you can do it from every angle. This is more shoulder rehab when you come this
Yeah,
way.
how are you taking salad? I agree with that.
I cannot. That's tough.
Like, this is all that.
You know what? Would that be better or worse for you? The wrap.
Huh?
I don't know if the wrap is working or not. Probably
It
not.
will not on this.
Not on the
The
top.
top, you want to be away from the hand.
So you kind of like
Like this.
kind of like that, and then lightly grip it, and then.
Damn, Zach, though, your arm, especially if you look in there, it's just looking inhuman.
Dude, look at it. Yeah, his arm compared to mine.
Dude.
I work out my rear delts.
Looking
My rear
freaking-
delts are stronger than my chest.
Yeah, no, you're looking bananas right
Really?
now.
I can only do like 80 pounds like that, but I could do like 140 like
Oh,
that.
damn, what?
Yeah, my rear delts are always.
Yeah,
Yeah, those things are popping
and
out.
that's good for arm wrestling, too.
And my chest, I just never had a connection with my chest. I have to go heavy bench to feel anything.
And that's one thing I think might be the game changer for me lately. Last week, I was able to connect with my chest just for some reason more than ever. I definitely have it this
yeah.
week, where I just feel it, lock in right there. And then if you, get it right, and
Get
that's,
away from those fingers.
and your chest has a lot of power holding that in there.
Oh, you're way up there. Okay. Let's try that. Oh, once I get to like right there, I feel like I'll stop.
Yeah.
But you like take it and then stop.
It's because I'm trying to do the cup. Let me see if I can do the Janus with my left. I don't have the flexibility though. That's the only thing.
Did you say you can have all of it?
Oh, I know you're trying to do a low hand top roll.
No.
Like that.
No, I'm trying to do this
Or like that.
and then rotate over.
Yeah, he goes like that.
But I can't. Yeah, he pulls like this and establishes
That's
that
such a weird
wrist.
angle. Yeah. Yeah.
You should be strong enough with your left. You can do whatever you want, Coach, right? In theory? No?
What I want is I want to pull at the top. And what's happening is he's bringing in the hook every time.
Ooh.
But I'm trying to develop the top.
Get him, Zach! Redemption time for Zach.
Yeah.
Redemption.
See, always goes into the hook. All right, let's try the high hook.
That was good. You got there. You got down.
Okay, let's try it right hook.
I got inside. You got me. That side pressure. Good.
Let me try pulling it away.
Dad, bring us some little chocolate corners.
This is on right now.
You try to do a top roll.
You're gonna do one?
Yeah.
Do you want to fight it with the hook?
Side.
Because I can't fight it with the top roll.
No,
Actually,
no.
I might be able to.
No, we'll just slip if that happens, right?
All right.
Okay. I've been working my pronation. Oh, whew. It still went into a hook. Even though I started in the top, then it went back where I'm strong.
That's the tough thing about the hook or the top is you've got to get that establishment of this and get there. If I start bringing that wrist down, it'll go into a hook every time.
This
Now,
neck.
remember too, you can drive this into the webbing of my hand and use my hand as a fulcrum so that this pulls, this pushes. Very good, like that.
Okay. So that was
Just pull. Don't do this stuff. Because that's like starting a drag race with you already going.
no, I get it.
I want you to develop the strength of it. That's why when I do my top, I don't jerk. I start pulling slowly, right?
Constant tension.
You want, yeah, I'm going to provide constant tension. I need you to pull because this is like a concentric exercise, right?
Yeah.
You're curling that
I
off.
think I don't want to, because my bicep tendon, I don't want to top too much. That's kind of what I'm going to a hook. I'm just feeling it now. I do feel it, because when I was pulling the guy in California where I re-injured my bicep, I was just posting as high as I could, hitting back as hard, and I re-injured it. So. But I feel fine when I'm in a hook. It's weird. Like the side bicep
Oh yeah,
is healed,
well
but
it's
it's like
because
something
your,
right here.
your outer bicep is torn because your outer bicep inserts right down
Yeah,
here.
right here, somewhere
Your
right
inner
here.
Don't
bicep
eat that
comes in
whole-
over here.
This one I have more like inside. Once I go there, it's fine. But pulling
And
back,
that's your tendons. This tendon and that tendon. Yeah, they're two different tendons because it's a different muscle. Man, my arms are tiny. It's embarrassing.
How did you get so small?
I know.
It's incredible. Oh my goodness.
Doug's shame.
Oh my goodness.
Are you-
Too bad you could pull my right hand like I'm a little baby. Reminds me of Todd Hutchins. You know that guy Todd Hutchins on
Okay. So a high
same build.
hook
He's
is
like
this.
50 something, competes at
That's
the
a
world
high
class
hook.
level.
I just felt good right
Smaller
now.
guy.
Yeah,
And
my
when they
fault.
had the
One's
World
on there,
Wrestling
and
League,
everything's
they made him
connected, so I
compete
feel
with the
like-
super heavies,
Yeah.
even though he's a smaller guy, because he dominated everyone else in his own league too much. He was the only guy that kicked him out of his own weight class. He was like, how could you kick me
Yeah,
out?
but
I was like,
obviously the further you go,
sure it gets me because I'm good at my
If
weight
you
class.
keep
If
your
you kick
pressure
me out of my
out
weight
there,
class, it
it's
makes
hard
me
for you
compete
to
with guys twice my size.
Yeah, back.
Right? Because it
It's-
changes
anyways,
the
he's
angle of my
shaped
pull.
head.
Instead of me being able to
Go
pull
like, you know what I
this,
mean?
I
You
got
would look at
position
him, he's like
pushing
strong,
pressure.
but you wouldn't think he would like
Right.
dominate.
So if you can
300-pound
get
guy.
just like this, it's the
Yeah,
same
no,
movement.
yeah.
You're still here, right?
But
But-
that reminds me of that guy.
This
Not that
allows
he's
you
not
to
big.
hold
He's
it.
obviously
So when I
athletic. But
start
you know what I
coming
mean?
through, well, I gotta go through your whole
Definitely
arm,
doesn't
not
look
just
like
two
you can
positions.
control big guys.
So back,
Right.
always better to pull them on your side, man.
Yeah. And those fingers. All the control comes from the fingers.
Come on, Zach. He's just a little guy.
That's it. I got these tiny little arms.
I bet if we measured our arms, it'd probably be around the same.
I don't think so. Your arms are,
They're probably
17 and a half.
16, I don't know.
you gotta be pushing
He
17.
looks bigger than everyone. My forearm is like 16, 16 and a half. And
You
then
got
like
big forearms.
Yeah.
17, 17 and a half.
Yeah, me too. Mine are the big 14s.
14. Devin says at least if you're 14, you're good.
There we go. Yeah, Devin doesn't look like much of a monster when how tall he is. His arms aren't that big, but
No, his forearms are developed in his
I
bicep.
think it's like 16-inch forearms, the same as yours. 16.
when he's so tall,
Yeah.
I mean, so in bodybuilding, for every inch, you have to be 10 pounds more muscle to look the same as the next guy.
Yeah.
For every inch height. So, I mean, if he's 6'4", that means he's got to weigh 40 pounds more than me just to look the same as me. So really, if we stood side by side, my forearms would look bigger
Oh,
than
dude,
his.
you look way thicker than he does.
Yeah,
There's no
because
comparison.
it is because of his height.
Yeah.
It's interesting how, how strong he is, even though really he's not that big.
Flex your arms, Zach.
It's all about angles, though, when you do that.
Yeah.
If you go,
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, it's around the same
I
size.
have nothing.
about
You
the same
can't even
size.
see my bicep.
Yeah, you can.
It's like, look at that. It looks like a sausage.
It's thicker than mine. Like, weight, it's thicker, I think. But
Holy moly. That is embarrassing.
can you do that?
No. I can do it with my pecs. My biceps are.
I always could do
You
it.
don't even
like that.
see anything. That's one of the things I always wish I had was peaks,
peak?
and I don't know why.
some of it's
I mean, I
genetics,
work my
Yeah.
biceps like crazy from every angle.
Yeah,
No
you-
peaks.
Well, where does it end? Right here?
Yeah.
So you got the long bicep like me.
Yeah, I do have a long hair.
So
No doubt about
my
that.
dad ends right there, and he has a good peak.
You just got to rip your bicep, and then you got a little knot right there.
That's a peak right there.
Holy
All you
moly.
gotta do is just rip it, it just rolls up in a ball.
He'll rip one of these days.
something wrong.
That's one of the things. My chest and my back build great. My arms have always been the weak link.
Yeah.
you are the
I have
weakest
big
link.
arms, but I never get definition.
Yeah, some people I think just
Well, part of it
hold
too is
extra
your
body fat on
genetics.
their
Yeah.
arms too.
And so you've got Chinese genetics, and so you have to allow for that.
Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't say that.
They got good calves.
You have Chinese genetics, but you
Asians
have
got really
some
good
Chinese
calves.
guys that are totally ripped,
Inhuman.
and some Chinese guys that are
And
not.
then-
My brother, he had to go from 240.
Usually,
down
like
to
black guys, their
100.
calves are not that big. Like Ronnie Coleman, he had,
Oh, yeah.
that's the
Yeah,
only
he did
thing he
that.
didn't have his calves.
Yeah.
Everything else
So,
was freaking.
We lived in.
I mean, it just depends on some.
Yeah, no, it definitely depends. But yeah, a lot of guys don't have calves. That's pretty common.
Yes.
I do think a lot of
And I
my
started
calves have always
noticing-
been the same size as
These
my
guys
arms, no matter
sure
what I
look like
did.
the guys
They
I
pretty
grew up
much
with.
are always the same size.
And then the Mormon
Yeah.
church said,
Even
you
though
know
I
what,
don't
we're
work
going to.
out.
Well, I thought same size as your forearm, huh?
The same size as my upper arm. This is actually an inch. This is an inch
Like
bigger.
17 inch or.
Yes,
Okay.
this is like
So they went
16 to
through all the
16 and a
different
half,
sizes.
depending on
If you're
flex and
17, I'm
pump.
probably like 16.
This is 17 to 17 and a half, depending on pump and
The
flex.
language.
Yeah.
Everybody said
I thought they were pretty
you know,
equal, but this is
anthropologists
an inch bigger,
over
even though,
language.
I mean, looking at it, it almost looks like it's the same.
Yeah, you got big forearms. It's,
Yeah.
it's awesome.
Here, let me
forearms.
show
I
you
used
this
to
guy
not
from China.
work my
And I
forearms
can
because it
find
was
a
looked
guy
frowned
that looks so
upon
much like
in
you from
bodybuilding.
China.
Well, you like
Because
that
of
pose.
symmetry,
That pose.
it just throws your
His
symmetry off.
cousin or something.
Because then your upper arms look too big.
But, yeah,
I
it's-
wish I would have
so-
kept working my forearms.
China
But
has,
they'll
you know,
catch back up.
several
When I was
Oh,
young,
big.
early 20s, I
That's
drove
one
a
of the
truck
things
and I had
that,
this wrist thing, which I still have it called the
So
Nolan
my
Ryan.
build is
Really?
identical.
You just curl it.
Okay.
And I have pictures of what my
Over the
wrist used to
top.
look like in my early 20s. And it was like,
Almost exclusive.
it looked like it's Photoshopped, but I mean, there was no such thing as Photoshop
Remember you
back
got a peak right there. It's like.
Yeah, but it used
The
to
upper part of his head was
be
big.
more drastic
Just like
when I was younger.
You got the
Especially,
size. Once you get all that strength, it's like game.
so I was like
So-
190.
I already
My
feel that
mom
strength. It's
was
freaking.
Swedish.
And I used to do this Nolan Ryan for 100 reps when I was driving. Now when I do it,
I'm 210.
I struggle maybe
he's
50.
250. He looks
So
like
even though I was a little guy in my early 20s, because I did it so much, I could
Consistency,
actually
yeah. Just doing it
double
all.
the reps. I have it sitting by my bedside. I just don't do it every night. And it was not only every
Is it a
night.
cupping tool?
Yeah, so it's
what you've got to do is
it goes here and it wraps here, and then you wrist
Oh,
curl.
I've seen those things.
But
Yeah.
this one has a double
for your
cable,
genetic line.
which
So
I
my
haven't
brother,
been able to replace it
he could
because the
go
ones
really
online
easy.
are
He
like
could
weak
get
sauce.
really
This
good
one's like
muscles,
heavy duty.
But he had a hard time.
I'll have to
cutting
bring
weight.
it in. It's
Getting
super.
a
It's like
six-pack
30
and
years
stuff.
old, but it's
For
still
me, I've had a six-pack
hard.
since I
It's
was
crazy.
10 years old,
It's
right?
called the Nolan Ryan.
So many different
Double
ways
cable.
to get stronger. It's crazy.
But yeah, it's because I did it
The problem I
all
have
day
is
long. I would just sit there and
I can't put muscle
Yeah.
on.
I actually could cut more for reps
So what you gotta
in
do
my
is
early
figure
20s
out
than I
where
can
you're at.
to this
Where's
day.
your
I
Even though I
believe
weigh
that.
like 100 reps. I remember doing 100 reps.
Strength.
And now, like I said, I'll bring it in and let you shit. Most guys,
Figure that out.
when I brought it in here
You
last
in,
time, the max
you're
anyone did, I think
lifting.
Kevin body lowered maybe
That's it.
20.
You're
Really?
Not
Yeah.
quite. Yeah, it's
I want
not.
to try it.
It's
Just
not
like
easy.
that
It's
Dwayne
weird.
Johnson, okay?
Interesting. I've seen what you're talking
When
about.
he
That
was
goes in your
younger,
forearm.
Yeah,
and
yep,
your
Yep,
forearm.
yep.
Black,
I'll have to bring it in
which is
again. You got a little bit on your right?
Yeah, yeah.
But look at him when he was
We're gonna
younger.
hit it right
He
in.
really looked like he took up the Samoa, right?
Yeah, that's right
Which
on.
is a lot of interstitial fat, right?
All right,
Between the
go
skin and the muscle, you have that interstitial fat. Well, through his
Up
lifting
and
and
that
diet,
usually,
he got ripped.
yeah, that
You know, which is
supination.
kind of
Just I can't have no escape in
But
the
you
bottom,
got
no
to
escape in the
allow
top.
for
You just
your-
have pronation and
My brother,
supination.
when he was doing
Pronation's be getting a lot stronger too.
Yeah, pronation for sure. You're
205, 210, through just the lifting routine he did with very little
That
cardio.
feels really strong.
You know, but his volume compared to mine, oh my
Oh
God.
boy.
I mean, his
Superman,
volume
you
is
better
3 times.
refocus.
But, you know, partly because his arms are bigger,
Oh,
his muscles
I
were
gotta
bigger.
wrap my leg now.
Or, I'm
So
sorry,
I'll still let you
carrying
hit
more
though.
weight and his muscles were
Oh,
larger,
pressure.
so he could do
Okay.
more.
Yep.
Partly just because of, you know, the fact that he was an easy people when it comes to calories. Stay with it, Zach, stay with it, Zach, stay with it.
I'm getting
Wait, did you get
tired.
that on video?
Yeah, no, we did.
Oh, that was a good. You stopped me. Oh, I stopped you and I just like freaking supinated out of it. Oh, that's crazy.
Now I look bigger without my shirt than I do with. And that's just part of my build, you know. I told
Oh,
our
yeah.
guys that they look bigger than me when we take our shirts off, and I look bigger than them. Probably because I'm big, right? There's
Oh,
no
wow.
body that doesn't
Oh.
have the muscle.
Whew, I felt that right here. What the hell is that?
That's coming back. You just need to get warmed up a little bit.
So this frame is wide shoulder.
That was a weird feeling.
Right?
Okay.
That was a lot of good pressure coming out of there.
Just that sideways bicep move.
So his traps are going to be hard to build. Now, my build is similar to his, except I build my chest and back really easy. So my traps build just naturally, right? So
Ready?
even though we've got a similar bone structure, long arms, wide shoulders, his build is
Ready?
similar to mine because of what we built. He doesn't build his chest and back.
Go.
But he does his arms show. It's great compared to mine. You know, Zach, if you were to put a little weight on your triceps, your arms would gain some massive size. And I would say,
And mostly biceps.
I think your medial head is what you need. Yeah.
My hook is
Because
toast.
your triceps look
You got
good,
striations
but
on your tricep, dude. You got
medial
striations
head-
right there.
Yeah. Your medial
I've been
head-
training triceps. I mean, I do train, I just don't
Yeah,
grow
literally,
these.
yeah, you got triceps.
Do you do skull crushers?
Right now I'm just doing heavy bench and dips, and then cable
So
extensions to
your
finish.
skull crushers will build in the middle. You know, you got your three, your outer, your inner, and the middle. The skull crushers will go in the middle, and what they'll do is they'll put volume on the tricep. So
Yeah.
when you flex, it will come down.
My
And that was the
dad
thing
does
with my
that.
brother's arms is they didn't look as big as mine hanging, but then when he went like this,
Yeah.
his bicep would go bing, and his tricep would go bing like this,
Yeah.
and then his arms would just, you know, good genetics. And he had the Luke's forearms too. You know, he'd do that thing and it looked like somebody stuffed a baseball in there.
Oh, it's more like a softball for Luke.
Yeah, small volleyball.
It's freaking awesome. I can't just, I used to be able to just turn you into a hook. Now it's like, it's pronation's way too
Getting
much.
stronger. But yeah, that's one of the things is evaluate, like you've got right shoulders, you've also got right. Which means if you pick up heavy stuff and move it, that's going to be
Oh, good, good.
you can.
Oh, almost got me in the last one. I don't have enough juice to hook you anymore, though. You were beating me consistently in the hook. And then I had to basically cheat to come up around.
No, you're getting
Because,
pretty
yeah, I didn't have any power to hold you in the hook anymore. I can't believe from here,
You know, though, you can do.
you leveraged up and coming around. That was a sweet move. You got that on
Sit on the
video.
bench,
That's
put
going to be a
a
good
light
replay
bar,
for you.
light bar.
Yeah, sometimes
You
I
go
can
like
do that.
this, and you bend
Yeah,
over
hell
like
yeah.
this.
I don't know, it's kind of like doing that.
And what it
Leverage,
does
yeah,
is it makes your
definitely.
lower back directly.
Yeah,
And then another one is, I've got a
Yep,
tire
coming
out
up and
there,
around.
and then this
Definitely.
sandbag.
Good
So
move.
what you do is you hold the weight like this, and all you do is.
It doesn't look
your back
that
is
dramatic when I
followed,
do it,
And then you
but I am
just
doing
straighten your
that.
back
Yeah,
out
like
this.
if
And that
you're coming
hits
down.
all of the
Yes.
traps,
Yes.
the mid and lower traps.
Now
and
we'll
your
just kind
erectors
of
at
work
the
our
top.
biceps a little bit.
So it will build your back all the way through, and it doesn't take any weight on your hips at all.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Right there, I'm just good.
Give me that hand, you won't get it back.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, my hook, you got me on the hook right now. I can't hold you. The only way I can do it is try to go over with pronation.
Pronation, you're freaking too good though, see? You pronate with hand. I just can't freaking block it at all.
Drop low. Drop onto his, literally on his wrist, Zach. Right there. Come on, cup. Get some cup in there. Cup.
Surprisingly, I can stop that. Dad's move mode.
Dad's move.
Ain't that jerking?
There you go. There you go. That was
You
it.
got the bicep.
That was
Get
it.
on that wrist.
No, that was the stop. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the stop.
I love that aggression. Just
That
that
was,
you can do in your arm
yeah.
wrestling. I love that.
That last one was a good one. That last one was a good one.
Where's Ava?
They even called it out, so it officially counts when you call out the dad's move and do it at the same time.
Because you always do it when you get me in it.
It only counts if you call it out. Otherwise, it's just half.
Yeah.
So you eat both of them?
Not today,
Eat
son.
one for me.
I know, that's
I remember the first time I beat my dad.
You're kicking my ass now.
It's gotta go like that.
How was sure?
Ready?
Just trying not to break my thumb.
Going pretty normal.
That one is a
Try to touch the
actually, I think.
Okay. Ready?
This was
Yeah.
for a guy that was 6'5", 260.
Oh, wait, Dad, there's a lot.
I wear
I did the same thing to rebound.
That was some good tension.
Oh man, yeah, it was good. You had me, and I did the
Two
same
X.
move
Get this.
to pull back out.
Yeah.
This
Barely.
right? It's that compression.
I'll have to look at the video. I think I barely scooped it.
No, you got it.
These I think have a taper cut to them
I
too.
just want to see if you can touch it. The table.
No, I couldn't.
It's hard, really hard, especially because the pads are higher.
Yeah, I couldn't. It was right there.
Well, I'll definitely get
Is
two
that
of
tight?
those whenever people are.
You'll take my hand every time like
people
that.
on them, so.
Sounds good. We'll try to get it ordered here pretty soon. There you go. Get on that wrist.
I was planning on going down to that Redmond deal in a couple, 3 weeks. I don't know, but still debating on it.
Third out to the group.
Too much. Your coordinator's pretty
Yeah,
tough.
it's
What are you doing?
it's just my dad and me.
Um,
I was gonna go
Lately,
down
it's only